the Newsboys songs that have just been massive over the past, it almost seems like a couple of Newsboys eras, you guys were doing things that were just unique sounds, but it feels like the last 5 years, maybe right after Michael came on, it feels like some of the songs are big worship anthems, which obviously when that happens, it leads to amazing stories of life change amongst your fans, even people who don't know you. If you can think of it, what is the greatest email you've seen come across your desk the past, I'll say year, but whenever?
Yeah, well, we see them all the time. I mean, people from the probably the most impactful ones are, there's a lot of people who are hurting, like really hurting. And when you read the ones that get me the most is when people are contemplating ending their life and they heard a song. And that's what I love about Christian radio, is that often it's in the wee small hours of the morning that people are in the most desperate place in their lives. I don't know how many times I've heard they've turned on Christian radio, heard a song, may not even be Newsboys, maybe whatever, whomever, it'll be Chris Tomlin or Skillet. But, you know, obviously I hear the Newsboys related ones, they've heard a certain song and it's stopped them from doing something that you know, could potentially end their life. So that for me is probably one of the most impactful. Another thing is also people that are dealing with grief. How it helps them get through that moment of grief, whether it be death of a loved one, obviously. And grief is a real thing. You know, I think it's a thing that we have to walk through when, you know, terrible things happen. But I think that, you know, they're the most impactful ones that I hear, that a certain song has really pulled someone through a moment in time where they were feeling their lowest, and that's the more worshipful ones. I mean, I think at our core, I think Newsboys has always been a pop band at our core. I love pop music. I love a 3.5-minute pop song. That's what, you know, when I first started listening to music, that's what it was for me. It was the Cars, ELO. It was all those kind of 80s pop bands that kind of got me excited about music. So, and I think that reflects in obviously through our music. As far as my part, I'm a pop guy, but I think, and they're fun. Pop music's fun, it's great. But I think what we've learned is that we can go a little deeper and have songs that really can impact someone a little deep on a bit of a deeper level. So that's what we've always kind of had. We've always had one or two kind of worship moments, because that's who we are too. I mean, I think whether you're into sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that's what you're going to sing about. A lot of people ask. We got asked the other day. We were playing Fox and Friends. We got to play that last week. Great people there, a lot of supporters at Fox, and they were just, why a Christian band? You know, why that? And it was very simple answers, because that's kind of who we are. I mean, I think as an artist, as a band, you sing what's in here. And if it's about, you know, it's about the girls and the money and the cars, well, that's what you sing about. Of course it is. But for us, we never really started out to be a Christian band, but it's just what we sang about. We sang about our faith. So I remember when we first came over, we got pigeonholed very quickly. Oh, well, you're over here. You're a Christian band. We're like, okay, that's who we are.
With funny accents.
With funny accents, and we still have funny accents.
Some of you.
But yeah, some of us. So I think, you know, it's very natural. It would be a sellout for me to sing about anything else, because that's not who I am. Yeah. So yeah, there's that.